Hi guys, I'm Quinn Marie with Red Carpet Report. We are here at the Wilshire Country Club for the 16th Annual Emmys Golf Classic. Quinn.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Here to support today. Is this your first time?
It's not my first time. Yeah, I've been to this event before, and obviously as somebody who works in television predominantly, to support a group that works so hard to preserve the history of television and educate the next generation about this medium is it's a cool thing to be able to come out and support. Yeah.
How is your golf game?
Well, I have 3 small children in the house, so it's not as good as it could be if I had more time to get out and play. But it's pretty decent. I love playing, and so it's always an easy yes to come out and support a good cause. But the golf game is pretty decent. Yeah, and I'm trying to get my kids into it now, so that it's an easier thing to tell my wife I'll be gone for 5 hours if I drag a kid or 2 with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're good. You're smart.
See? I got a master plan.
How would you feel if your kids told you they wanted to get into the same business?
Well, it's funny because for the longest time, I feel like when anyone said, "What if if one of your kids would want to get into this industry, how would you feel about it?" And I almost feel like I had just like a stock answer, and it wasn't a fake one, but it was just sort of a go-to answer for a long time, which is whatever makes them happy, and I would want them to follow their own dreams, and I'd support them whatever they want to do. That's all true, but recently I've had a sort of a dawning of like this new idea, which is I think anyone in the world, like my dad wanted me to go into his business, and I think as a parent, this idea of maybe having a child do the same thing you did and being able to share your experiences with them, I feel like that would be really incredibly special. So it's not something that I'm going to necessarily push them toward, but if one or more of them showed an interest in it, I would 100% support it. And if it's ultimately what they chose to do, I think it would be thrilling to, I don't know, to have that shared experience,
Carry on the legacy.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, if I had like a hardware store, I'd want one of my kids to like take over the hardware store. So, yeah, maybe one of them will wind up on TV. Who knows?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, or stage, or film, anything. Yeah.
So what is your strategy today for the game? Are you a competitive person? Are you looking forward to anybody?
I'm pretty competitive with myself. Like I like to, live up to my potential. But really, we're just out here to have fun. Obviously, support this a great foundation and have some.
A lot of these guys before? Or?
Well, you see a lot of familiar faces at these events, but I don't know who my group is today. So that's always a bit of a drum roll as you walk up to your carts and you're like, "Hey, great," and it's either like, "Hey, I'm just kidding. It's never like that."
Not you.
No. It's great fun. I mean, that's most of what today is about, is just like having a good time with the group you're out there with, and yeah, it should be fun.
Awesome. And then we'll talk really quickly about Night Shift. It's third season.
Third season.
Have you guys started filming yet?
No, we don't start until it looks like we might not start until after the new year. Yeah, extremely excited. I have to say, I've done handful of shows by this point, and I have to say this is the first time I've ever been part of something where I truly feel like every season, every episode, literally scene by scene, this thing just gets better and better and refines itself creatively and is growing. The cast has kind of really it was great chemistry from the beginning, but I think everyone's sense of their characters and of just so in control of their performances and the writing, everything is just the trajectory is this, which oftentimes. It doesn't go that way. Sometimes, you come out of the gates with an incredible idea and make a great show, maybe even do a great first season, and then, I don't know, somehow...
Plateau, or you kind of...
Yeah, it's hard to keep that momentum going. And in this case, I think this show kind of, was the little show that could in the beginning, and it's just getting better and better and finding more of an audience, and so I'm really thrilled about the next season.
Any predictions or any hopes for season 3 for your character, or just for the show in general, storylines?
Well, the first season, my character was involved in this love triangle, and then kind of got the boot out of the triangle, and then sort of spent this past season kind of reestablishing himself as his own person in this environment at the hospital. And so I think there might be a chance at this point for him to branch out, maybe have, some personal relationships of his own. But ultimately, the core cast is so great and so talented, and the chemistry is so powerful that I'm most excited about just jumping back in and I feel like you can take any of these characters and put them in a story together, and it works in a unique way. And not every show can say that. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Very cool. Well, congratulations and good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to hit like to like this video. Also, subscribe for more interviews and leave me a comment with what TV star you would most like to play golf with.